Good morning. I'm now ready. I do want to say, after we went off and break, and then I got the whole group in Ardmore to tell me more about the rodeo, and I have to say they've got a saddle they're giving away. You were going to be not riding on a horse, but you're going to be in the...
No riding of horses for me.
None for you, but you are going to be participating in that as well.
That's right. That's right.
Good. And it's Saturday at 10 a.m. They have their lineup. You start at 9:30. Get there at 9:30, the latest, for that parade and everything. But we'll be telling you more about all these different events there. We're going to kind of switch gears now. Now, Kristi, I know I've had you come up here talking about meth and everything, but I'm really amazed at sometimes you hear of people that are, meth users and you didn't have a clue, but then you think back and think, oh, but wait, what about that? Are there any, we're talking about meth because obviously your campaign has started off locally here, and then there's another campaign about to start.
Yeah, I've talked about meth over the years. Mm-hmm. We've had some federal grant money that we were designated for zero meth, and recently we also got some new federal grant money that we were able to use to kind of implement our local program. Mm-hmm. And we did that in conjunction with what will be the new statewide program. You remember the commercials that were the statewide commercials, the kind of scary commercials that were
scary. But they're so true.
Right. Absolutely, and I just recently viewed the new commercials that will come out this fall for the statewide campaign. They're excellent commercials. I think they'll be very, very effective in this public awareness campaign. We started our local program this month, where we have billboards, we have ad in the paper, and we have a commercial airing here on ZTV to try to make people aware of the zerometh.com website.
And that's the whole point of it, pushing people to go to that area.
Absolutely. We want them to go. We want to tell them that this is what we're pushing you to do. This is what we want you to do. We want you to become aware of the dangers of meth and of what you can look for in meth. You were mentioning that sometimes people don't know what to look for.
What are some things to look for?
Just like any drug with your child, you're going to look for changes in their behavior, changes in their friends. And we see this in young adults as well, so you're going to look for those sorts of changes. In meth, you're going to look for particularly weight loss. You've seen the teeth commercials,
right.
They have bad teeth.
And the reason they have bad teeth is because when you're using meth, it sucks up all of your saliva, or it makes you not produce enough saliva.
Absolutely, and you will see a lot of that. You will see sores on their face and hands, and you will see evidence of what they use. They use all kinds of household cleaners to make this meth. They use Sudafed, which you will find a lot of, and there have been a lot of laws that have restricted the use of Sudafed, put it behind the counter, and tried to help a little bit in that area. But those are the kind of things you'll look for.
And the biggest thing is go to that zerometh.com website, because there are so many great tips on there. And, we've got a 15-minute DVD that we're going to start running some more here on ZTV too, because it's really amazing. They say the first time you do meth, you can be hooked.
That's what I understand.
And looking at all the chemicals that you actually use to make meth, why anyone would want to inject themselves with that, I don't know. But just for that first feeling of how high they are, the feeling that they get, they can never get that back again. So they're constantly chasing that drug. Aside from meth, I know meth gets a lot of attention right now, but there are so many other drugs out there too. Crack, for instance.
Yeah, we do not discount that there are other drugs out there. Right. We always know that. We've tried to be on the forefront with meth because it was something that we could start with an awareness program and try to divert someone somewhere else away from meth. Right. But we know that we have other problems. We still have a marijuana problem. We still have a crack problem. And in answer to that, the State District Attorneys Association has begun a program that we are looking toward. It's going to be called Crackdown. Okay. And we're going to start also an awareness program about crack and try to do something about that problem as well. So, with 85% of our cases having something to do with drugs, we have to be proactive and try to do something about this.
You've been district attorney for how long?
11 years. I've been in the DA's office for 20.
Out of your whole career, Kristi, is that the quickest drug that has taken over so many lives that you've been able to see?
It seems to be, and maybe because we've been here from the beginning, but it seems to be it's so quick and so quick to take over lives, and not just the person who's using it, but the entire family and community.
It affects them all.
Absolutely.
What are the chances of getting off of meth? I've read so many times if you're off of it for 2 years, you have a better chance, but it's always on your mind, isn't it, if you're a meth user?
I think so. It appears that it's harder to get off of. I've heard people say that it's much more difficult to get off of than some other drug. We've talked about this before, but we began last year, my office began a drug court in Limestone County, and we're giving people the opportunity to actually get off of a drug, not necessarily just meth, but meth is included, and to get off of that drug.
Rehab opportunity.
Right, absolutely. To plead guilty, but then if you complete this program, if you're able to make it through drug court, the case will eventually be dismissed. And so we actually give people that option.
That's a great opportunity.
Absolutely. And it's a way to also be proactive, a way to combat this and to come at someone and say, we realize you have a problem,
right?
And we can try to help you. We can try to give you that chance, and we don't just give them one chance. Judge Batts is the judge over drug court, and he actually will give them several chances. They may get jailed during that period of time, but he will give them the opportunity to clean themselves up and be a productive citizen.
I think you got to have that wake-up call at some point in your life when it's so unmanageable. Well, Kristi, thank you for being with us.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Okay, you're so welcome. If you have any questions about the zerometh.com, you can, or go to that website, or you can call Ms. Valls' office to find out more information about that as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, Coleman Dental Group, we're going to be showing you that new 6-month smile, little trays, things you can do to get that smile intact in 6 months. Can you believe that? Stay with us. We'll be right back.